call Phil now on 07561 157 404 and have your say.
Well, it's Wednesday night again, which means it's time to have your say with me, Phil Sefton.
And me playing the buttons, Neil Murray.
Yes, we're having some technical issues at the minute, so if we go off or...
It seems to be the phone lines, but the phone lines will be sorted
Fingers crossed.
Momentarily. I will get rid of my little fat fingers and everything should be fine.
Hopefully we'll be sorted.
Yes, it will. I know what the problem is now.
This week has gone so quick.
It's flown by.
It really has.
And you've come back again.
I know, it doesn't seem like 2 minutes ago since we were
You
last.
did go missing for for 6 weeks.
That will be on... There is a date on somewhere.
You have
I don't know what it is.
You have seen the holiday film.
I think it's March, isn't it? I think. Is it March?
I thought it was February.
See, now I'm thinking of I forgot something in February that I'm doing.
I thought you said last week February. I'll check the holiday film.
No, I'm sure it's the 25th of March.
25th of March.
25th of March.
4 days after my birthday.
25th of March, Riz. So if you want to get in touch tonight, you can, as usual, email studio at l35onlineradio.co.uk and can phone WhatsApp us or text us on 07561 157 404. Or you can hop onto the chat room on the website, which is www.l35onlineradio.co.uk, or hop onto Facebook, send us a message, comment on a post, and get involved that way. We're going to be joined soon by Jason, who's a local guy who's going to be doing a marathon for the Alzheimer's Society, so we're going to hear a little bit about that.
Well, he's not just doing one, is he? He's I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5 a minute, yeah.
On the bounce. So it's for Alzheimer's.
I can't even do like a fifth of one, to be quite honest with you.
I can't walk from here to Pinions.
No.
It's no.
Literally, I go from my flat to Prescott, I have to walk up the hill, and by the time I get to the top of the hill, I need to go to Waterfields for a coffee because I can't breathe.
You're saying up a hill, right? I'm going to show my age now.
It's huge.
No. Well, now, back in the 80s and 90s, when it was a hill, is when the BICC was still either side, and you used to turn the corner by what used to be the old Midland Bank. By Midland Bank there. You turn that corner there was cars parked, say I show me age, either side of the road, just go all the way down that road, and all you could see was one long straight road, and you had to walk all the way up there, because I used to go to Stanley News Agents to deliver papers for the old Stanley News and Kemble Street. I used to turn that corner, mate. I used to walk up there and thinking, that is miles away, and I know everyone was the same, just walk around that corner, and you go, oh my god, that hill's massive, and you look at it now thinking, it's nothing.
See, but that's the thing, mate, it's like the little hill that you go up past Tesco as you're going up, and then you go past Santos and stuff like that. As soon as I get to Santos, I can't breathe.
So you mentioned like food.
It's my favourite takeaway, to be honest, is Santos, I have to say. Santos is my favourite.
Yes. No,
Donna Calzones.
Who knows? That's what I'm saying.
Takeaway walls.
But yes.
So do get in touch with us tonight.
As I said, we did invite Jess on from the Liverpool Echo.
Yes, to discuss the...
Up to yet, we've had no reply from her.
No. Nothing at all.
She has read the messages, but as yet, we've had no reply from her. But Jess, if you are listening, please, when you get involved, then,
come on.
Give us a tinkle, sends a Facebook message, sends an email. We're not here to pit holes and things, just to have a little discussion over it. It's not a problem. We're all friendly.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly.
If you want to buy us a pizza,
Santos will be fine.
Who knows? We'll be all right. There'll be no problems at all. Anyway, so as Phil said, get in touch, studio at l35onlineradio.co.uk. You can text us 07561157404 or go to our chat room, all the W's, l35onlineradio.co.uk. Get in touch there, send us a message, and get yourselves involved in the show on a Wednesday evening. Bit of music?
Bit of music first,
and then we'll get hold of Jason. We'll fix the phones with a hammer, and we'll get hold of Jason next.
Got something on your mind? Then call Phil on 07561 157 404 and have your say.
I want me mum.
Call Phil now on 07561 157 404 and have your say.
So hopefully all the technical issues are now resolved for now. So if you do want to get in touch, as always, email studio at l35onlineradio.co.uk, text WhatsApp us, ring us on 07561 157 404, head over to Facebook, send us a message, comment on the post, or go to the chat room on the website www.l35onlineradio.co.uk. So we are now finally joined by Jason, fingers crossed. Hello Jason. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, okay there.
sorry about all the messing about tonight. It's just been.
That's all right.
Well, what it is, we're actually blaming. We did a Supernatural one a few weeks ago, and since then we've had a load of issues, and we just not things right. And then we did a Windows 10 update, and we just had nightmares since then. So and Phil abandoned me in the middle of it all.
I did. I was in Amsterdam, unfortunately, but it had to be done.
It's issues, but anyway, it's nice to have you aboard with us.
Yes, definitely. So, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing then, Jason?
Yeah, so throughout the year, I'll be raising funds for Alzheimer's Society. So I've challenged myself with 2 marathons, starting with the Manchester Marathon in April, and then we go on to a trail marathon around the Peak District, the Ladybow Reservoir, I think it is, and then a couple of 10Ks, 10-miler, and then I really push myself to the limit. In July, I go on to the Spartan Obstacle Course race.
Ah, okay.
This is the world's toughest obstacle course. I'd done it last year, and I've decided to go back for some bizarre reason.
Going back for more punishment.
Yeah.
As I was saying before, I literally can't even walk to the shop, and it's not even like I'm that unfit. I just can't do it. But yeah, so have you had lots of support from the community? I take it.
Yeah,
what you're doing.
Everyone's very, very supportive. In 2018, I raised funds for Dementia UK.
Oh.
For that one, we done 12 events over 12 months. So again, I included the Run Rain Hill in that one. So that was really good.
So is it all sort of like running events that you do, or do you do other stuff to raise money for the Alzheimer's Society?
No, it is all predominantly running based. If we can get hikes in, that's brilliant. But it is the running that we spend as much time on.
Which is good though, because if it's something that you enjoy doing as well, and it's raising money for charity, it's a win-win situation, isn't it? Really,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what made you actually want to put yourself through all these marathons?
Dementia is a disease which is quite close to my heart, really, and Alzheimer's Society, and a great charity to support. Unfortunately, we lost my granddad a couple of years ago with dementia. I'm seeing the effect and what it can do to families and to loved ones. It's a terrible disease.
It is. It really is. I mean, my auntie passed away about 3 years ago, and she literally went within a year. She just went from being my Auntie Pat, and it was to see someone go down so quickly. It's awful. It really is. So all the events that you're doing, are they predominantly for charity? What's the aim of the actual events, or?
So what we're doing, or what I'll be doing, is they are all for Alzheimer's Society. So if you see me running in any of the events, I will be wearing their vests and t-shirts. So the aim is a minimum fundraising amount of £400.
Okay.
But we'll look to break that and get as much as we possibly can.
Have you had...
So it's all of the events included. Will basically I've called it Jason Runs 2020. So all of the events build towards that one fundraising pot. The absolute main one is that Manchester Marathon. So it'll be my first road marathon. So it will be a good battle mentally and physically.
How many miles over the year then do you reckon you'll be actually running?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Is it about 25 miles a marathon? Is it 25 miles for a marathon?
26.2.
26.2.
26.2, yeah. So training started for the marathon. I think it was the day after New Year's Day. I was straight into it. So I probably rack up over the year about 1,000 miles, I think.
That's a lot of miles to run.
Plus everything.
That's like
So at that point, I looked at Phil. Phil looked at me, and we went,
like
1,000.
1,000 miles to run. I probably don't even drive 1,000 miles in a year. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and how's the training going? Obviously, you mentioned before that you've just come back from Dublin and stuff. But how are you getting on with the training in general?
It's going really well. I've had injury problems in the past. When I got injured in February of 2018, when just as we started doing all of the charity work for Dementia UK, and I got through about 6-7 events injured. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that doesn't happen this time. So other than that, it is going really, really well. Just trying to mould as much training as I can around being a dad, a husband, and working 9-5.
Do you have like a team of people that do the training with you and who are going to be like doing it with you, or?
I've got a really close friend that I do running with. So he does his own stuff. You know, we've done ultra marathons together. We've done a lot of racing and fundraising before in the past together. So we sort of egg each other on.
Yeah, so you both
last
to support each other and stuff. And
yeah, we're always both training for a race of some sort, so you can always come together and do a run. So like last weekend, I was down in a place called Mount Cop to do a 16-mile trail run with my good mate there, Chris. And you just push each other on.
That's like the best way, I guess, though, isn't it? Like if you can do it with a mate who who's there to support you, and you can have and you can have a bit of a laugh and stuff, can't you? Doing it, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. And then competitiveness comes in as well.
Yes, the loser buys the pints. Obviously, that's the way I would do it.
Me and you would be the loser buys a pizza.
But yeah, pretty much from Santos.
Who knows?
But yeah. So how can our listeners get involved? How can they sponsor you?
Easiest way is just by going to the Just Giving page, and you can just type in my name, Jason Walsh, click search, and then mine is the first page that comes up. As I say, it is labelled Jason Runs 2020.
Jason Runs 2020.
Do you want to send them details later, Jason? And I'll tag them onto our Facebook page and our website.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? We'll tag them onto you, mate, and then you can see them getting the foyer off them as well.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Great help.
Do you have like a Facebook page or anything that people can join, or?
I don't for this one as yet, just because the events haven't started. But I do need to get one going. The easiest page to go to is probably my Instagram.
Oh, right, okay.
So that's really easy. That's just Jason W1.
Jason W1, and then people can follow the story on there, can't they, and see
exactly
training and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and you'll usually see me running around Rain Hill as well. So, yeah.
So if people go past, they can
give you a cheer,
and a little beep.
Give you a cheer, yeah.
And have you had any support from the local businesses and stuff? Have they got involved or anything like
that? Yeah. So the Speakeasy Barbershop in Rain Hill. They've gone on board and sponsored and shared my page as well, so that's really good to see.
Have you been in touch with the guys from Rain Hill Rocks?
No, not yet, actually.
I'll there's the guys there. Why is it gone blank? Donna.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of Debbie. That's Donna. Donna is one of the admins there. And,
right, okay.
Obviously, we have close ties with Rain Hill Rocks. So what I'll do, I'll give them a message tomorrow to see if they can share your stuff as well for you. I mean, because you're from Rain Hill, aren't you? Anyway.
Yeah. Just around the local area.
Yeah. So I'll speak to them tomorrow for you and see if they can get some pushing there, because they have over 10,000 followers on their Facebook page.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
So anything that can help, and we'll share it from our side onto Prescott Chat as well. That's another. Yeah, that's another good group which has got quite.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's yours.
Well, yeah, but it's got about 10,000 followers on it, and it so we can give it a little plug here and there.
Yeah,
and
that's brilliant.
Hopefully get some money raised.
Yeah, every penny helps.
It does indeed. It does indeed. Well, thanks so much for coming on, Jason, mate, and we really do wish you the best of luck. But we will keep tabs on you actually and see
Yeah,
how
I mean,
you doing?
Just one question. Obviously, there's Speedo Mick at the moment, isn't he? He's doing that walk from the north to the south, all the way down, and he's wearing a pair of Speedos. He's going to like wear a thong or a mankini or something,
If someone pays enough, I'll do that.
that guy. You know what? He's on 172 grand at the moment, isn't he? He's ranged, and he must be. I don't think he feels the cold anymore now because he's that he's that accustomed to it. But I mean, good on him to be fair. Like
superb!
You wouldn't catch me.
Could have chosen summer.
Yeah. You would have. If you were going to do it, you would have done it in summer,
aren't you? And not not this time of the year. But no, really, really good luck to you, mate.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'm sorry about the little grams at the beginning, but we always get there in the end. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes my little fat fingers do get in the way, but we're all right. All right, mate. Thanks very much indeed.
All right, no problem.
Take care, mate. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
Call Phil now on 07561 157 404 and have your say. L35 Online Radio. We play the music, you provide the memories. Only on L35 Online Radio.
To Jason there, and he's better than me. I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's but no, really, really best of luck there, Jason. I hope you get to your target as well. But if you want to help, there's we'll put the links from our Facebook page across. But if you've got your Instagram, it's JasonW1.
Follow him on
Instagram, follow that, and we'll can't see the other bits, but we'll put them on our Facebook page anyway, and we'll get them links over, and then you can follow his story as well. As just giving page, as we were saying, we'll get them details out.
Hopefully, I think he'll smash that target. I think he'll make a hell of a lot more. Actually,
definitely. Yeah, I mean, obviously, more the better. It's a great cause because it affects everybody, and it's not just a person with the disease; it's the whole family as well, isn't it? So it's a great cause indeed.
And all the money raised, it really does help. Especially with all the cuts and stuff you have these days, and funding these.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, funding these little charities that do the research is really good because it's them that come up with the cures and stuff. And that's what...
as we said briefly there, we've done about the other guy, Speedo Mick, who we have tried to get hold of. But, obviously he's a very busy person, and he's on £172,000 now. And he's done exceptionally well. All for wearing a pair of knickers, basically, is what he says.
Exactly.
But he's done really, really well. But no, best of luck, Jason. Hope you get to your target quickly and easily, and you do them. You smash them basically.
No, I think he'll well smash that target.
Smash them all. But if you've got anything on your mind tonight, get in touch. Studio at l35onlineradio.co.uk. You can text us 07561 157 404, or through the Facebook, or through our chat room, which is all the W's, l35onlineradio.co.uk, and you can go to the chat room tab and you can talk to us through that as well.
Let's have a chat. Whatever's on your mind.
It is a little bit quiet tonight. It's very quiet all round, to be perfectly honest with you.
Because we've normally had a few messages actually with little different bits on, but nothing's.
The other one that's gone through was a guy called Keith. He was asking how you surviving your first week out of Brexit.
Yeah, well, I was ignoring that one.
I
was ignoring that message, to be honest. But I'm surviving it fine. I'm still not.
Did you see that? There's a clip on, I think it was YouTube or Facebook, about there's a councillor or a council member took a flag down, the EU flag down in the busy town centre somewhere, and they all thought, they're taking the EU flag down here. So they took this old EU flag down to be replaced with a brand new EU flag.
I've got them all over my flat.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm going to hang them out on my windows with pride. I said last week, I'm still European. No Brexit, no Boris Johnson, no Brexit Party, no Nigel Farage is ever going to change that for me. And if worse comes to worse, I'll just go and live in an EU country if I have to.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'll go to Amsterdam.
I've
got business ties there, so I can move over there. Yeah, I can move over there if I want to. But I'm one of them things, isn't it?
And banding them around here. So if you're missing, then where you've gone.
Yeah, I'll be in Amsterdam.
Yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, just we'll hunt you down.
I'll be in Amsterdam with my little EU flags in trail.
As I said, it's it's just gone 8:30. We have we've tried to get hold of Jess a couple of times about the disability article she did a few weeks back on for the Liverpool Echo. Obviously, there was a lot of local businesses who were a little bit irate over it.
Yeah, because there was meant to be a follow-up article I read, I think, on Prescott Chat that she actually said there was going to be a follow-up article. I've not seen that as yet. Maybe she's still working on it, but I did think it was a bit unfair. I can see both sides of it, obviously. But unfortunately, sometimes businesses and local authorities can only do so much, and the Lord Strange, for instance, which I think was focused on,
that was the more
unfairly, I think, was a little bit unfair because there's not really much that they can physically do, and
they can't. As I said, the way that the building's structured, there's no way in this earth you could get a ramp in there at all. You'd end up in the middle of the road by the time you got the correct fall on it.
Yeah,
you just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And they can't even say. Like, initially, I thought, well, the landlord, because they're all generally rented properties.
A lot of them are rented, yeah.
So it should be the landlord who stumps up. But again, it's down. A lot of them, if you look around carefully, there is steps there on some of them, but they are literally 50 mil. Now, some people have said, sorry, just looking at the measure there. Some people have said that they've been in wheelchairs most of their life, or the last sort of 10 years, and they have no challenges whatsoever
getting into the places in Prescott.
Shops, and that includes somewhere to have a drink, something to sit down and have something to eat, or go to a general bit of shopping. They've had no issues whatsoever. But I think it's just irritating people more because this particular person came from Bootle, and there wasn't in the area, and I think that sort of raised backs a little bit.
Yeah, but then again, from the other side, I mean, because I do always look at it from both sides. It was sort of, she was saying, she's come here to have lunch with friends and stuff, and not, and again, I can see the point. I can see the point on where things can be done. They should be done, but then you have to look at it with, and say, well, actually, there is nothing that can be done in this certain place. So, yes, I can't get in there. But there's other places which are accessible in Prescott where I can go.
Well, there's plenty of choices now. There's say all new build stuff, and the bistro, the Imaginary Bistro.
Yeah,
that's well able for wheelchair access, mobility access. There's no issues there whatsoever. Pinions.
There's a lot of places that you can get in.
So there's not enough. There's plenty of choice. Harrington's, there's another one you can get in. Everywhere there's a lot of choice. And I think a lot of them, if you were struggling, I'm sure if you went to see the owner or the manager, they would help you.
They would help. I think it just needed. I think the article myself, it just needed a little bit more balance. And I think if they'd have gone to speak to the business owners first, rather than doing a follow-up article after this, I think it would have been a little bit better to actually go and speak to them and say, well, this is what we're doing. How have you tried to combat it? What have you done? And then at least you could actually show that, because the businesses have tried to do stuff. Yeah,
that's it. The business owners, they've done the best, haven't they? At the end of the day, a lot of these are brand new businesses. Sorry, there's a message there from Mary. There's the businesses, they're struggling. They're a brand new business, so obviously money counts. They're not big corporate companies, so they haven't got a bottomless pit.
That's it. The independent businesses, and that's the and that's. I think that's why it hurts a little bit more.
Yeah, and obviously the town itself is. Sorry, just look at her from. Was that Mary?
Mary
Walsh.
Yep. Great to hear the interview, Jason Walls. Keep up the good work, raising lots of much needed donations, which it is.
It is. It's great. It's a great cause. We're saying again, back to the problem with Prescott. It's the age of the buildings, and obviously a lot of the town centres now, they've been built, and redeveloped over the period of time. So they haven't got not the antiquated, but the older buildings that we've got, where the access and the width of the access is small and narrow. Yeah. It's just like York's gonna be the problem.
They are be a problem. Historic buildings. That's the thing. And there is only so much you can do, and you can't. I don't want to say slate a business, because I don't think that was the intention of the. I don't think the intention of the article was to deliberately slate businesses, but that's how people perceive it.
It did come across that way.
But I don't think that was the intention behind it. But they can only do so much. There's only so much that they can do. They can't, well, the Lord Strange is the perfect example. You can't put a ramp on them steps. No. There's just no physical way to do it.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what these walkers are. I saw it mentioned on Prescott Yard.
We got the stairs.
It was something Walker. I can't remember what it was called.
I think they're made for the height depth of a step, so I guess it'll be easier. But the problem again with this sort of buildings that we have in Prescott, all your levels are at different levels, all your steps are at different levels.
Yeah,
and you've got a lot of sandstone steps there, so they all slope. So I don't think one of those would be quite useful in the buildings again. So the great flaky odd stair or step where there's a step 150 mil rise and fall. But on the other buildings, they can be 100 mil, they can be 75, they can be little steps. So I don't think they would work as that. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know. I could be really, really wrong.
It's a tough one. It is.
It is. And,
It
you know,
is
you
a
feel
tough
for it.
one.
You can see all sides of the story. It's just a shame that they picked on a brand new business, you know, and they've done really, really well in the short time that they've been here.
Yeah, it's
and they had
always
issues at
even
the
though,
start
so.
as well. You know, they had a lot of issues to begin with.
Yeah, there was something to do with the license,
wasn't it? You know, but again, you know, hopefully things will be resolved and people will go to the places that they need to and get into where they need to.
Well,
and
yeah,
everyone's happy. You know,
that's what we want. Happy people in Prescott.
that's it, isn't it? And,
Happy
you know,
people in Prescott.
it's a great place.
It is.
It is a great place.
It is indeed.
If you want to get in touch, studio at l35onlineradio.co.uk.
Call Phil now on 07561 157 404 and have your say.
Welcome back to Have You Say on a Wednesday night. It's just gone 9:15. So
Frosty.
it's freezing, isn't it?
Because look out there now, you can see down Lexington Street. And all you can see is that little bit of a frost over.
The frost everywhere, and it is
But the church looks great. Though.
freezing.
In that little bit of mist over the lights. It looks good.
Someone told me on Facebook just to take my EU flags to the EU, and that's just what I might do.
That'll
But,
be
yeah.
reappearing on Prescott Chat then, won't it?
Yes.
There'll be a
Yes.
petition. Phil
Yeah.
to leave.
Phil
Never
to
mind,
leave.
you know, free the Marlin one.
It'll be Phil to leave to
Phil
the
to
EU.
leave, yeah, start a
Listen,
petition.
if you want a crowdfund to send me to the EU, I am more than happy for you to do it.
We'll get James E. Dean to start that
Yeah,
one. And,
yeah,
and Ian
crowdfund,
Conley.
crowdfund for
Yeah,
me and
yeah,
get me sent
yeah,
over there. I'll be
yeah.
more than happy with
Yeah.
that.
So we'll go and do a show from there, couldn't we?
Yeah,
That's an idea.
we could.
International. Well, talking to people, we have a new guy starting on.
We do.
Mention it. Jeff, he comes with us on Sunday. Jeff Dorset, he's doing a 60s solid gold show. So he joins us on Sunday. He's a great guy.
Yeah,
he's been
looking
around.
forward to that show actually.
We met him the other day, and he's a very, very nice guy. So he starts on Sunday at what time is it? Start?
Is it 11?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Straight after Adam on a Sunday.
Ah, yeah, because we've got Adam first,
Yeah,
don't we? And then
No, I'm first.
you're first, then Adam.
So actually, I can see now what's happening here on a Sunday morning.
You're getting
You
pushed.
miss me. You
Yeah,
miss me. But you listen to
exactly.
Adam, you're going to listen to Jeff.
Yeah, but to be fair, I do want to get out of bed about 11 o'clock on a
Speak to
Sunday
the hand.
morning.
Speak to the hand.
Sunday's a day of rest for me.
Yeah, anyway. Actually, why was a little bit quiet today? Prescott's Got Talent.
Yes.
Yes, do you want to explain a bit what's going on
Yeah,
about
so
it?
that's coming back
Let's talk
on
about
the
it.
9th of May this year. It's going to be at the Cables again, but we are going to do it inside this year. We did do a bigger event
It was
last
great last year.
It was really good, but it was a lot of stress and it was a big learning curve for
Well,
us.
let's be truthful. You ended up in hospital.
Yeah, I did
You know,
a few weeks
it's very
before.
yeah, it was a very stressful time.
But it was just we didn't get everything right on the big event, but it was a really good event. So what we decided to do this year is go back to basics, still do it at the Cables, do it a little bit smaller, and then each year we're going to build on it,
Increase on
and build it up to a really big event again. Because we literally went from a small event in the community church to a massive
Outdoor
outdoor
day
event
wasn't it?
on a football pitch.
I mean,
and
I'd say it was a great turnout.
it sold out anyway.
Yeah.
But
obviously, you remember, and I remember the day before when it was torrential rain. On
Yeah,
the
we
pitch,
were
trying to put that. Well, I wasn't there at the time, but putting the stage up and all the other.
It was a nightmare,
marquees.
and I was just like, if it carries on raining tonight, no one's going to come tomorrow. And luckily,
the gods were shining.
the gods were shining because the sun was cracking the flags, and it was a really good night. And well, it was a really good day as well.
Good day
It was
and night.
a good day and night, and so we are going to do it a bit different this year. So we're going to do it. We're going to have the Prescott's Got Talent final in the afternoon, so from 12 till 3, I think we're looking at. And then we're
with me.
with you, yes,
me,
with
yes,
you.
yes.
You're going to be confirming the event, and then we're going to close for about an hour,
Yes.
and then we're going to do some live acts at night at
Well,
the
saying
Cables.
closing, it's still open.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. It's still open,
you
but
know.
we're going to then do another event from 4 till 10, which
Yes.
will be more like of a nighttime evening event, which will have some live bands on, and there'll be
So-
food being sold and stuff like that. And
Yeah, but obviously we're just going to go for the nighttime feel, aren't we? So if it does turn bandit the weather,
yeah,
you know,
we are going to
covered.
be inside.
Yeah,
Then it's
yeah.
just so we are going a little bit back to basics, but
Still gonna be a great night.
we think that's the best way to do it this year, and then build on it over the next couple of years and get it back onto the pitch. Because I think from going literally from a small little event to a big massive festival kind of event, it sort of it took its toll on all of us, I think.
But it did, and as well, mate, what we could do, we could actually go around and look at other events in the area. Like Southport do a fantastic food and wine festival
Yeah.
with a lot of live bands and things. So it would be good to go down there. It's about pinching ideas, isn't it? And,
Yeah.
and bounce off.
There's
ideas.
loads of good things that we can
Yeah.
do. and we can just start to add little bits on, and then just to expand it so it's a great day for everyone. But for this year, we're going to keep it a little bit more low key. So we'll have the Prescott's Got Talent in the afternoon, and then the evening we'll have like a party night with bands on, and there'll be food on and stuff like that. To
Raffles
food
and
to
tombolas.
buy.
Yeah,
There's going to be. Karen's done really well. We're getting some amazing prizes.
We've got some very good prizes.
Yeah, she has. She's done really well with the prizes. So she's going to be running a tombola. I think she's doing like a bottle bag thing. So there's going to be loads of stuff on the day. We might have a couple of stalls there because we have got one that did actually book in and stuff. So we will have a couple of stalls just on the outside.
Yeah, because you've got the walkway there.
Yeah,
a couple of stalls.
So there'll be a couple of stalls. Food. There'll be drink. There'll be obviously the Prescott's Got Talent show, and then we'll have some live music on and just have a laugh. And
if you can there's a website, isn't there, for your entries?
Yes, so if you just go to our Facebook page, which is Prescott's Got Talent, and it's the top post, you'll see it, and you can fill in your details to enter. So you've got till the end of March to enter, and then all you have to do once you've entered is we'll send you a link out in a week or two after you've entered, and you just literally upload your audition video, and then the judges will choose who goes through to the final. So we've got the under 16s and then 16 and over. So it should be good. We haven't got the judges yet, so we can't announce them.
That was my next question.
No,
actually.
we are.
We've got any judges?
We are still working on the judges at the minute.
Actually, if anyone wants to nominate someone who's done something good for the community,
yeah, you
over
can
the last 12 months.
Yep.
Well, not in the last 12 months, but someone has done good for the community. They want to, nominate someone who could be a judge, on the show. They're more than welcome to send in their ideas and
definitely just message us on Prescott's Got Talent again.
We can look into that.
Yeah, it will be it'll be good. I think going back to basics this year, as we did, with a little bit extra added on, and then next year we'll add a little bit more on and so on, and we're just going to build it. And we're happy to be working with the Cables. They've supported us.
The Cables are great. Linda and the team up there.
Yeah,
fantastic.
they've been really great, and they're going to help on. They're going to help to plan the evening events and stuff, and it's going to be really good. It's going to be a good day.
Money's raised off to.
Yeah, so half of it's going to go to charity, and half it will go into the Prescott's Got Talent Fund, because obviously Prescott's Got Talent is
costs.
That is a community interest group as well. So obviously it's all run by volunteers.
Yes, a great bunch.
Exactly, and obviously we're going to have money in the pot then to do the next events and so on, because the aim is for me is to eventually get to a point where we can run a big massive event on that football pitch,
self-funding then, isn't it?
Which is free. For me, that's where I want to get it to, where people don't have to pay to get in. So it'll just be a big community event for everyone to come in, and that's what we want to get to. So we need to start building some money up into the Prescott's Got Talent Fund. So we'll have half go into charity and half will stay with Prescott's Got Talent.
And that's saying that helps each year to build.
And then that will go on to the event for next year, and then we'll have a little bit more money in the pot, and we can start to make it bigger.
As I mean, to give people an idea, a stage of what we had last year, it's $2,000.
Yeah.
Just for that stage, and that wasn't a big stage.
No,
what we had last year. So to get someone like the Hindsight, and then you obviously got to pay on top for your sound system.
So much it costs.
What I mean? So just say the stage alone without anything else was $2,000.
It was a lot of money, and when I took it on, I didn't think it was going to cost that much. I thought, just put stage up on the thing, get a big tent, get a few stalls,
sell a few tickets,
and that's it. But then there was so much, I didn't know we had to go to the council and go to these meetings with the police, the fire brigade, the ambulance service, and all that. And that was, and again the Cables really stepped up with that, because that was just going over my head, and then we had to get insurance, we had to have ambulances on site and stuff, and there was so much that you didn't realise you had to pay for. Yeah, and all these little costs then start to add up, and I think it came in just under $5,000 for that, and we literally just scraped by to actually raise the money.
Yeah.
So that's why we thought this year we'll go back to basics and start to build it back up. When we got help from the council, so the Prescott Town Council gave us £500. Moorcross Solicitors sponsored the event, and a lot of the local businesses as well did get involved.
There's a few small businesses who got involved.
So obviously, we had a little banner with sponsors on. A lot of them donated prizes and stuff like that. So we literally scraped through last year. I'm not going to lie about. We literally, at the end of the day when we did the final count of money, we was about £100 over, and I was just so thankful.
10 ticket sales.
Yeah, that's it. It was
well, no,
it was
20, isn't it? You know, so,
yeah, it was literally like a few ticket sales which scraped us through, and
it turned out to be a really, really good event on the day.
It was good. I really enjoyed it.
It was a good day. Yeah,
I loved it.
Something that the act we had on were good.
They were brilliant. I mean, all the bands that played that day, they all gave their time for free. So it was good, and I can't wait to get it back to that stage.
Yeah.
I just think doing it that big this year would have been the wrong decision, because I just don't think we wouldn't have been able to improve on how it was last year.
No, I think if we carried on, because we had a little bit less time this year to organise it because of other things and commitments, I think it probably would have suffered this year. Yeah,
definitely.
To be fair, so it's best to withdraw it back to its, where it's going to be a great show, and then I say build on it next year to enhance that. But I'd imagine if there is any local businesses out there who do want to get involved,
yes,
you
like can message us.
Give Phil a call.
Yeah.
You can call him at 07561 1574.
You can.
Or you can text him, email, whatever.
And discuss it.
But if you are a local business, you do want to get involved with Prescott's Got Talent, then please do get in touch. We can have message L35. We can pass on message on to Phil, or if you just search Phil through Prescott Chat, even you'll get you can message through that. But you will get hold of Phil anyway.
Yep.
And you can be involved in this year's Prescott's Got Talent.
Exactly. Just head over to the Facebook page as well. Send us a message, and as I say, fill in the registration form.
And when did tickets go on sale?
The tickets will probably go on sale around April, because we'll close off the auditions on the 31st of March, and we'll get the tickets out probably the beginning of April, and they've got a month to buy them. So we'll put them in some of the local shops and so on. So it's usually Margaret Rose and
Jesse's Jewels.
Yeah,
Jesse and Co.
Jesse and Co. So we'll get them probably put in there. Obviously, you'll be able to get them from the cables as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it'll be good. We're going to go back to basics how we first started anyway.
Best way, and then we say just build on it year by year, then can't we? And,
yes,
get involved.
definitely.
Be absolutely fantastic.
Definitely.
Anyway, let's play a little bit of brave bit of music. But if you want to get involved, email studio l35onlineradio.co.uk, text 07561 157404, send a message via Facebook, or go to our website. All the W's. Sorry, mine's just gone blank. All the W's, l35onlineradio.co.uk. Your mind goes blank.
Yeah, that happens to me all
Go to the
time.
website, go to the chat room, send a message through that.
L35 Online Radio.
What are you doing Saturday nights, 7 to 11? Nothing? Then listen to me, Big Nell, on L35 Online Radio, when we play you the greatest hits in the 80s all night long. 7 to 11, 80s Retro with me, Big Nell, on L35 Online Radio.
Big Nell on Saturday's 80s Retro Show, 7 till 11.
Welcome back to Have You Say on L35 Online Radio. It's just gone